Hey there, my sweet little magnolias. How are y'all doing? I need y'all's help. First of all, when you watch my videos here, I would appreciate it greatly if you would hit the like button. And also if you would share it with people you think would benefit from what I have to say. I'm trying to grow the channel, not only for me, because it helps me. I'm not making any money. I'm not worried about monetizing, but I want to help more people. I want to reach more people. And so the way that I can do that is by having y'all boost my videos. And so I need a favor if you would do that. I'd appreciate it. Okay, now that's out of the way. I really hate it when videos say, subscribe to the channel and like and share and comment and blah, blah, blah. It just always grates on my nerves when people do that. And now here I am doing it. So I apologize. But it's the only way I could figure out that I could expand my reach to help more people. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I was just getting ready to do some stuff around here. I'm getting some kittens. And I need to get my home prepared to receive the kittens. And we have a rodent problem here on the ranch. And so I'm a dog person, but I am not anti-cat. I do like cats. Cats have always been my kids' pets. You know what I'm saying? I fed them. I changed their litter box and stuff. That's not an issue. But I only ever had in my entire life one cat that was my cat. So this is going to be kind of a different experience for me. But anyway, I digress. As I was thinking about, okay, I need to do this and that, I was listening to music. And I listened to the Good Vibes Tribe 1111. And if y'all haven't listened to their music, it's life-changing. It has been for me. And so I recommend that you go check them out. You can find them here on YouTube, on TikTok, I'm sure other platforms as well. But I was listening to this song called I Set Me Free. And my spirit team said, you need to talk to your sweet little magnolias about this particular thing, setting yourself free. And I said, okay, because I have done that. I have set myself free from what, you might say? From the trauma of my past. And as most of y'all know, I wrote a book about it. It's called The 12 Gates of Healing. You can get it on Amazon in workbook format. It's pretty big. It's like 8.5 by 11, or on Kindle. And it helps you go through the steps of healing. And it's definitely not comprehensive and complete, but it helps you start the journey and get your feet on the path. But what they were talking to me about today is something in that song. One of the lyrics is, I set me free, not for them, but for the me I couldn't be. I let go. And then there's another song that they have. It's called I'm Not What Happened to Me. And the lyrics for that one, because I've memorized this sucker. I'm not what happened to me. I'm what I choose to be. And I shift, I rise. The story changes right before my eyes. I don't remember it exactly, but boy, when it's on, I sing along with it because that's how I feel. I set me free, not for them, but for me. And I am not the person that I was before I started this healing journey. And I'm not what happened to me. And those two powerful truths, I thought, That's what my spirit team was pressing me to talk to y'all about. And it's a dirty word to a lot of us trauma survivors, but it's called forgiveness. And it's because the church has bastardized that word. When we think of forgiveness, most of us in modern society think that we're letting somebody off the hook. And that's not what it is at all. We're letting ourselves off the hook, right? And I've talked about this before. When you are abused, whether it be verbally, physically, whether you are essayed, you form a trauma bond with your abuser. It's not intentional. It's not something you want to do. It's just something that happens because of the experience. That trauma bond is formed. And so think of it like the abuser is the man in the boat with the fishing rod and the line and the hook, and you're the fish and you're hooked. So even if they stop abusing you and they never reel you into the boat, or even if they do and then they throw you back, as long as you're still carrying resentment, anger, fear, and unforgiveness, you are still tethered to them by that trauma bond. So when I talk about forgiveness, when spiritual people talk about forgiveness, it has nothing to do with letting them off the hook. It has everything to do with letting yourself off the hook and breaking that trauma bond once and for all. So, how do you do that? It's all about recognizing that you are not what happened to you. That you can be the person you were meant to be all along by letting that trauma bond break. And you break it by saying, I refuse to continue to hold anger against this person. They did what they did, and it's karma's job, the universe's job, to handle that. My only job is to heal. So I let that go. I don't need revenge. That's karma's business. I don't need to see their punishment. That's the universe's business. All I need to do is free myself by letting go of the thing that ties me to them, whether it's anger, desire for revenge, desire to see them pay for what they did, whatever it is that's hanging you and keeping you attached to them through that trauma bond, you have to release it. That does not mean forgiveness in the sense of the religious meaning. They're not going to do penance. They're not going to apologize to you. Most of the time, they're not even going to admit that what they did to you was wrong. So don't be looking for that. You're not going to get it. Rarely does it happen. Rarely. So it is up to you to set yourself free. It is up to you to remove that hook from your mouth. It is up to you to break the trauma bond, because as long as that trauma bond exists, whether you haven't seen this person for 100 years, they are still able to continue to abuse you through nightmares sometimes, PTSD, through thoughts that assail you at all hours of the day and night. They continue to hold you back as long as you allow that trauma bond to remain in place. So it's up to you to cut that trauma bond. You don't want to give them any more power. You need to take your power back. And the way that you take your power back is by releasing all of those negative emotions, releasing the anger and rage, releasing the desire for revenge, releasing your need to see them pay for what they did to you, releasing whatever feelings you have around them, letting it go, kicking them out of your brain. Allowing the universe to handle their penance, if you will. Like I said a minute ago, revenge is not your job. It's karma's job. Making them pay is not your job. That's the universe's job. Do you need to see it? Well, it would be nice. But no, you don't need to see it. You need to trust that the universe is going to take care of that shit, and you take care of your shit. By healing, by letting go, by becoming the person you were meant to be all along before the trauma stopped you dead in your tracks. I've done it. I've lived it. I've walked this path. I know how beneficial it is. I set me free, not for them, but for the me I couldn't be. So I just let go of all of those angry, hateful, traumatized feelings, cut that trauma bond, and began to work on healing me. Seeing me for who I am. I'm not what happened to me. I'm what I choose to be. Each step I take, I shift, I rise. Each step you take on your healing journey, you will go up higher. It's a climb. And if you slip and fall, in other words, if you go back to that motherfucker, I wish they would just fucking die. Thoughts? It's okay. Just release it again. Let it go. Say, okay, universe, that's your job, not mine. And keep going back to that healing path. Keep climbing the healing mountain. It is so helpful. You will not regret it. Forgiveness isn't for them. It doesn't let them off the hook. Forgiveness is for you. For me. It lets us off the hook. We break that trauma bond. We're free. We're free to become the person we were meant to be from the day we were conceived. What do y'all think? Let me know. I'd love to open a discourse about this. Have a wonderful day. I'm planning on going live tonight, which is Thursday, the 30th of April, on TikTok at 7 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. So y'all tune in there too. We did that on Tuesday night and we had a ball. So come have a tarot party with me over on TikTok. I'll see you there. Love y'all.